will.
Okay.
We should mention too, by the way, that beautiful poster you see right there. All of you guys are getting one for free for attending. I'm exclusive. No one else has it, so eBay right after the show.
First off, thank you to these guys. It really has been quite a trip. It's my first time at Comic-Con. My knees buckled a couple times down there on the floor. It's both exhilarating and a little terrifying all at once. And if there's anything to be taken from Zach's story, it's go to school. Go to school. It's really great. You get a community going, and then it starts very simply, and then it gets faster and faster. And it's been incredible to work with these guys. It's funny too, because that's like kind of the dream, right? It's like we always would talk about it. One day, this will happen, and that day is coming closer and closer. So Mr. Murder is Dead is, well, you girls are gonna love it. It's a bit of a noir that kind of calls back to the super cops and super detectives of the 30s and 40s, most specifically Dick Tracy and a few of those guys. And it talks about him and his, just like the tagline, old men doing very bad things. He's now in retirement, and his days are long gone. And it actually opens with at the beginning with his arch nemesis, his villain, this criminal he could never catch, being murdered. And kind of without this kind of evil in his life, he doesn't really know what to do with himself. And so he kind of has to retrace his steps of how he got to where he is. And it's definitely a hard-hitting noir. There's some really some dark things in there, some things you wouldn't think of Grandpa doing. But it's definitely an exciting book, and it wouldn't have come about if it wasn't for Zach and Neil, and especially Corey. Corey really took this idea that I had of this story, of this mystery. It all started with this mystery, and Corey was like, I think I have the context. And he really helped me out there. So it was a really great time and great working with them. And hope you guys get it, take a look at it, definitely get the poster. It's coming out soon. So, I mean, maybe Steven can talk a little bit more about kind of the bonuses of it.
Well, the cool thing about Mr. Murder is, like Tumor, out now, tumorthecomic.com. Like Tumor, Mr. Murder is going to be debuting on the Kindle. It's a black and white graphic novel. We're going to be debuting it on there, and of course, you can also get it through your iPhones and your iPod Touches through the Amazon Kindle app. And then it's going to come out in a beautiful black and white hardcover digest size edition. So we're really, it's an awesome book. I mean, I was kind of, that was a nice thing. When I met all these guys, I was like, okay, I'm curious to see what they have. And then they actually pitched me the ideas, and the ideas are really good, and they're really different. And it's comics that I haven't read before, and it's comics that we at Archaia haven't read before. And that was something that was really exciting, because that's what we like to do. And there's so many publishers out there, and there's so many comics that come out all the time. So when you want to publish something, when you put the time and effort that it takes to make something like this really good, you want to do something unique. And I felt so lucky that Before the Door brought two amazing ideas and two incredible writers that I never met before, who were just awesome guys as well. So.